I'm Tom West, and you're watching the AU Review.
Well, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Toronto.
Thanks for having me.
Is it your first time to this part of the world?
No, it's not. I've been here a couple times, which I'm very happy about. So, yeah, it's good. I like it. I really like it a lot. Yeah.
It feels. I always feel like a little. I always feel at home here in
It
Toronto.
does feel weirdly like home, yeah. Which is great. Yeah, I'm struggling for words. It's so good, I'm speechless.
And how have the shows gone so far?
Pretty good, I think, yeah. Well, I guess we only played your show last night, so it's the first of 4. So I think that was great. I mean, yeah, it was certainly a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked to keep the ball rolling and get into the next ones, man.
Are you hoping to kind of travel more around this region and do more touring in North America and Canada in particular?
Yeah, man, for sure. Like, this is the first time I'll get to play in some other cities, so I've teed up a mini tour, I guess, this month. But yeah, part of the purpose of coming here, as you know, is to try and see what I can swing for. Hopefully, like around October or something. I think that's the plan.
Yeah, that'd work well. That'd work well. There's a lot happening around that time of the year.
Yeah, man.
So tell us a little bit about what you're over here promoting.
New release. Yeah. So I spent last year coming up with the EP. So I'm here to technically release that before I go home and do it over there. So. Yeah, I think it's getting pretty good feedback so far, which is very pleasing.
You know, how long was the gestation period for that music? How far back does some of that date?
I reckon I wrote most of it in one big hit at the start of last year. I reckon. But yeah, the rest of it really took up the whole year finishing it all off. So yeah, it was a pretty long process. So I'm glad to be coming to the end of that process. I'm kind of excited to start something new.
They are long processes. You know, you sit down, you start to write music, and that's the beginning of a 2-year process of putting it together, releasing it, touring it.
Yeah. It's long, man. So I guess it's the most exciting time now as well, like seeing how people react to it, and yeah, it's great.
And thankfully, as you said, it's been positive, and people seem to be responding well.
Yeah. Well, I guess what else can you ask for, really? So.
Yeah, exactly. It would not feel good to go the other way.
No, man, no.
After Canadian Music Week, and your mini tour around these parts, you're heading back home.
Yep. Yeah. So I'll be home in the first week of June. Mm-hmm. So I'll get back. I'll touch down and I'll spend some time with the dog. And then we're touring it at the start of July. Will be the Australian dates.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that'll be good fun as well.
It'll be good to see you touring Australia, playing the new music, and by then people will have had a pretty good chance to really sink their teeth into the record.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
hope so. I mean, that was part of the idea, to see what how people reacted to it here. You know, can try and get some of the international vibes back at home. So yeah.
And tell me a little bit about the musicians you've got playing with you.
On the release or here this
in Canada?
Yeah, right. So it's my old mate Toddy. He's the banjo guitar guy. So we go way back, and he's played a lot of my stuff for a long time now. So he's with me, which is good, and Ryan's on the bass, so he's doubling up. He's also in Oliver's Army, but yeah, he's a legendary guy as well. So I'm lucky to have those dudes. Yeah.
It sounded so great last night. The sound in that venue was fantastic. And
yeah, it was really good. It was a pretty small place, but it was surprisingly clear up there.
So kind of potentially you've hit the ground running well. It was a good start to the Canadian Music Week experience. Are you going to have time, or have you had time to check out other artists while you've been here and see much else?
I saw a little bit the other night. I've seen the guys Betty and Oswald a couple times now, who I hadn't seen before.
Yep.
But no, I haven't seen a lot, unfortunately, yet. So I guess I hope to do that. Yeah.
And we can't wait to see you back home. Hope everyone goes out and listens to the record. Tell everyone where you can find it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so it's Oncoming Clouds is the release. You'll be able to get it online through the normal channels in Australia from the 3rd of July. So about a little over a month away. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Fantastic. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Larry. Cheers, man.